What's good, everybody? We're back with another NBA mock draft. Now, I did one last week, but this one, it's going to be a lot different, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be more leaning towards analytical and, just have more chaos in this one for sure. Because this draft, anything could happen. Nothing's solidified in these next couple of weeks, so expect a lot of change. Now, we're going to go ahead and get this off quickly. We're only going to do the first round, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna just go pick by pick and what I think their strengths and scenario would make sense. Number one pick, I know a lot of people think it's set in stone with AJ Debonsa, but in this one, I think I have a good case for Cameron Boozer going number one. And why I think that? Well, for starters, he was Player of the Year for the whole nation, playing at his season at Duke, averaging a double-double in his freshman season. Also, being the youngest player in this class as well. So why not take a shot on the Wizards? I know they traded for Anthony Davis, but this guy, he could potentially be gone by the trade deadline. Like, Anthony Davis didn't really want to be there in the first place. So why tarnish the future when you can have a guy like Cam Boozer, just playing alongside Alex Sarr for the future, right? And also for Trae Young, he's not going to be there much longer too. He has to get extended. So AD, Trae Young, they both got to get extended. I just don't see. We'll see if they happen to get those extensions. But as of right now, I think this is the best player, arguably, that could be drafted at number one if the Wizards manage to change their mind. Now, for the second pick, Utah Jazz, I think this makes a lot of sense too, considering Utah been funding AJ Debonsa's whole basketball career, man, and even since college, high school as well. So I think the Jazz, they're willing to do it, man. They're willing to do it, and this is probably their dream to get AJ Debonsa to stay in Utah, and I believe AJ Debonsa loves hooping in Utah as well, man. So I think it's a perfect fit over there. Now at number three, the Grizzlies, they don't get usually the guy they want, but who cares? Because at number three, they're in a good spot as well. It's either between Darren Peterson or Caleb Wilson. I think they will lean towards Darren Peterson more. I know in the combine he says that he could play point guard. I believe he could. I mean, it's just in that Kansas offense, he was pretty much the only shooter on that starting five. Like his center, his power forward couldn't shoot. Council, he couldn't shoot as well as a point guard. And they had Trey White, who was on and off as a shooter, probably their second best shooter. But overall, he did have to play off the ball a lot of times, even though he did have like top 6 usage. But at the same time, he wasn't getting a lot of assists because his whole offense was clogging the paint, right? But I think he will fit over there in Memphis. He'll fit anywhere, in my opinion, because this guy got good size, good wingspan, great shooter. Now Chicago Bulls, they don't overthink this one. They go Caleb Wilson, man. Caleb Wilson is the guy, athletic freak, decent measurables. He's laterally quick, two-way upside. I would love this for Chicago. It just makes sense all around. Number 5, I believe they could go a lot of directions. They really could. Last time I think I had them going either Keaton Wagler. We'll go ahead and switch it up, man, because there's a lot of buzz after the combine going on, and why not do a swap? Shock the world, Ade Mara at number 5. I know they don't really have a lot of big men. I mean, their big man that they drafted last season, it was like Yannick Niederhauser, and they have Brook Lopez, who is really old. Don't see him as a long option. And how many times are the Clippers gonna, come across a big man like this again? As crazy as it sounds, it's not the exciting pick for the Clippers that they probably would want. But Ade Mara for the Zubac swap, pretty much when you add Benedict Mathurin onto the trade as well, it doesn't sound too bad. But I mean, hey man, he's one of the best rim protectors in this class, no doubt. And this guy, he's got some finishing around the rim. Now the Brooklyn Nets, they're looking for any of these guards, man. Any of these guards to shock the world. In this one, I'm gonna go ahead and give them Michael Brown Jr. for this one, man. Michael Brown Jr. He's got some problems in terms of like his back, but I mean, who knows if that affects him long term. I think he's just a great creator with the ball. He's more of a score first kind of guard, which the Nets really need scoring. They really do. But he could facilitate as well. He's able to facilitate, and I think his defense is questionable, though he doesn't have the best defense. But his scoring upside ability should be interesting going into the league. Now Kings at 7, I feel like this is a spot I would want to go Keaton Wagler here. Keaton Wagler, one of the best shooters in the draft, debatably. I think him going to the Kings, I mean, yeah, his defensive upside isn't on par as well, but man, this guy could create for himself. He dribbles at his own pace. He doesn't turn the ball over compared, like, his assist to turnover ratio is amazing, right? It's really good. So as a tall guard, that could add on more weight if that's the problem with you. He could get physical at the rim, and I think this guy he checks some good boxes over there in Sacramento. So yeah, they're gonna need some more shooting, and I feel like Keaton Wagler is a prospect that I can't see going past 7. Number 8 for the Hawks. Now this could be interesting. I think I do want to give him a guard like on this board. I think the one that would make sense would probably be Darius Acuff. Well, no, I don't want to give him Darius Acuff because Darius Acuff is literally a resurgence of, you know, yeah. You know what? I think Trae Young. That's what I want to say. You know what? Why not? How about we just go crazy, man? Let's give him Yaxel Lendeborg and give him a 3-and-D wing over there. I know they have Jalen Johnson. They have a lot of 3-and-D wings, and they need a big man as well. But A.D. Morrow's already off the board. Michael Brown Jr. would have been cool over there too, but they go ahead and swing on the 24-year-old. They're already in the playoffs. They're not rebuilding, so why not swing for a guy that could, you know, impact right away for this Atlanta Hawks team, right? Now at number 9, we have the Dallas Mavericks. This board is pretty interesting, man. It really is. I think we could go someone that can play both sides of the ball. That's probably what Dallas is looking for mainly. And what would make more sense is probably Kingston Flemings. If they're looking for a two-way guy, this guy he does have a good first step. His three-point rate isn't that good, but when he does shoot it, he does make it. His measurables were underwhelming, but his athletic scores, he's pretty athletic, man. So I think it makes up for it over there on that side. Now the Milwaukee Bucks, I think they choose best player available here. Darius Acuff goes ahead and fall at number 10 to the Milwaukee Bucks. I think this guy brings up very good scoring upside, and I mean, he's not the best defender in this class at all, but this guy's scoring and offensive ability is tremendous. Could score at all 3 levels and could facilitate as well. So it gives Giannis, if he wants to stay there, another, you know, scoring threat over there. Here with the Warriors, I think they're a team that would try to go for a win now and, you know, bring more scorers and hustle and rebounders. I was thinking about maybe Nate Allen, but I don't think they would. I mean, never say never, right? But I think a guy like Braden Burries, who is like a little bit of an older prospect, would probably make more sense over there on the Warriors, and he provides shooting and rebounding, so it could be really good for the Warriors. With the Thunder, it could get pretty interesting, man, because there's no Yaxel left on the board. Could it be crazy if I do give him like a Morez Johnson over there in OKC? I mean, this guy over there in the combine, I mean, this guy, he could show that he's got good length. He could shoot. He doesn't shoot a lot, but he does have the form that he's able to shoot and spread the floor. I think the development over there could play a part over there. And I think a guy like Morez Johnson going to the OKC Thunder would make sense. So I'm going to go Morez Johnson with the 12th pick to OKC. Now, with the Miami Heat, they're another team that could go like an older prospect, right? But in this one, I'm going to go ahead and pick one of my favorites. This guy, Cameron Carr, to the Miami Heat. Why I like Cameron Carr? I mean, he's a 6'5 guard. He has a 7'1 wingspan. He is a shot creator of himself. And this guy's a bucket, and he could play defense, good at getting steals, good at getting blocks. This is a Miami Heat player, in my opinion, if you were to ask me. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue with the Charlotte Hornets. In this one, I think they go big man right here. They take a swing on Jaden Quintans from Kentucky. This guy, he didn't play a lot of games at Kentucky, but at Arizona State, he showed a lot of promise. A big rim protector, could guard pretty much 1 through 5 on the perimeter. He is really got some good measurables, and he could ball, man. He could ball. The offensive skill set could get better over time, possibly, but this guy just being an elite rim protector an elite defender. That's what the Hornets are looking for down low. Now the Chicago Bulls could get tricky over here, right? I mean, man, they did just draft Caleb Wilson. Could they go a guy like Heinz Steinbach? It kind of reminds me of like another Lauri Markkanen pick. Or they could go some other direction. I would love a guy like LeBaron Philon. He is a bucket and he has been falling. But you know, in this one, I think I want to stay more defensive and like, you know, more of a wing type of guy. I want to go Dalen Swain with 15 to Chicago. This guy, he could create for himself too. He could get to the bucket, and he's got some decent measurables, and he could really hold his own on defense. That's what I really love about him. He's got physicality, fits the slab row, and yeah, it would be really interesting, man. Just keep stacking. Now Memphis Grizzlies, this pick would make a lot of sense for them. I'm gonna go Allen Graves from Santa Clara, the freshman. He has a lot of analytical into his game, and it would fit really well with him. He's a really good rebounder. He's a really good scorer. He could use his size, and I think this guy it would be a perfect fit for the Grizzlies in my opinion. Cam Boozer and Allen Graves, that's a A+ draft. Or not, and Cam Boozer. I'm sorry, Cam Boozer went to the Wizards. Sorry. But Darren Peterson and Allen Graves, I think that's a good fit. That's a really good fit over there. Now, Oklahoma City Thunder, they have another pick, and I do not want to trade this pick. They do have another pick, the 17th pick. I believe after selecting like a Merez Johnson, could they get another bucket getter? Or would they get another like project guy? I think a guy like Kareem Lopez kind of intrigues me, man. Someone who could develop, who played overseas. Yeah, let's go ahead and give Kareem Lopez to the Oklahoma City Thunder. He showed that he's got good size and he could shoot the ball. He's a good catch and shoot player. And yeah, he brings some versatility over there. I could definitely see him playing a role in OKC. Probably not right away, but like over time, develop him and actually use him in the long haul. Back to Charlotte, after them drafting Jaden Quintance. Ooh-wee. You know what? Why not give him another bucket getter? LeBaron Philon's been dropping, and I feel like this guy coming off the bench could be good, man. He could be fun, and I'm gonna go LeBaron Philon. This guy is a bucket, man. He really is. He could go a lot higher, of course. Like this guy, he scored really good against some top defenses, man. He gave Michigan a game in that tournament. He gave a better game compared to the other teams in that tournament against Michigan. So yeah, man, this guy is a bucket. Him and Charlotte would make sense. Now to the Raptors, this guy, he's gonna be a riser on my board. You know, usually a lot I would go Bennett Sturts, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up with another guard. I'm gonna go Ibuka Okori. He is a 6'2" guard, around 6'2" guard. And he's got a good wingspan, 6'8" wingspan. He could score at will, man. I'm surprised this guy's going under the radar. Maybe his stock will eventually keep rising coming draft time. But yeah, last time I had him going to the Wolves. He rises up to the Raptors here. And he would definitely be a better starting point guard than Immanuel Quickley, for sure. I think he does bring scoring upside over there. Now going over to the Spurs. What the Spurs could use, I mean, they have a good identity, and they lock down, they could run. I mean, I don't think I want to give them another guard, but could a guy like Heinz Steinbach go ahead and fit the mold over there? I would think so. I mean, you can never have too many big men. I mean, they have like backups like Kelly Olynyk and Bismack Biyombo, but other than that, they do have Luke Cornett and obviously Wemby. I mean, Heinz Steinbach could play the 4. He's not going to be a 5. I think he could go ahead and join the Spurs and play a 5 role over there, and he would fit a lot better. So yeah, Heinz Steinbach over there out of Washington. I just wish he was a better rim protector with his size. But, you know, playing alongside Wemby or Luke Cornett, I mean, you don't have to worry about that, in my opinion. Now it goes to the Pistons. The Pistons, they need some shot creating too, and they need some shooting. And you know what? Let's go ahead and give him Bennett Sturts. That's a guy who could shot create for himself and could, get some buckets. Like, you're gonna need this guy, and I don't see anybody else that on the board that's able to do that besides like Christian Anderson. But I mean, Bennett Sturts, I feel like I like his scoring skill set a lot more than Christian Anderson. I mean, even though Christian Anderson is an elite shooter, I don't get it twisted, but Bennett Sturts around this range, I just really loved him at Drake in Iowa. Is there a world that Christian Anderson could go higher than Bennett Sturts? Yes, like definitely. But for this one, I think Bennett Sturts, he's an older prospect, I believe. So I think he'll just fit the Pistons a lot more, even though both of them are like not that good defenders. But you need more scoring. Your defense is already amazing. You need more scoring, right? Next, we're going to talk about the 76ers. And these guys, I mean, they'd probably take on a project, man. They probably would. I mean, their team with VJ Edgecombe, they're in the mix of like just going up. I think they are looking for a forward, and a forward that's dropping right here is obviously Nate Ament. I think they would take the chance on Nate Ament right here at 22 if he does fall. In real life, I don't think he does fall, but he's been a lot of shaky in terms of consistency. But he's got room to grow. Of course, he does get to the line a lot. I mean, Sixers love doing that, right? So he does love getting to the line, and his defense, his defense could be better. It's not that good for his size. It could be better, but yeah, here we go at 22. Now 23 to the Atlanta Hawks. I believe we gave them Yaxel Lenderborg. Yes, Yaxel Lenderborg over there. Could I go ahead and give him a guard here? I think I would love to go ahead and throw in a guard. Could it either be between Christian Anderson or Tyler Tanner? I think I would want to give him more of a, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give him Christian Anderson in this mock draft. Christian Anderson, he is a lights out shooter. Don't get it twisted. He could come off the bench. I know CJ probably won't be there for forever, right? And yeah, go ahead and get yourself a shooter in Christian Anderson out of Texas Tech. He does have a lot of room to grow as well, but coming out of his sophomore year, he could be a big scoring threat over there that they possibly need. And now next is the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks, they could use some guys. Maybe I'm thinking more of a forward. In the forward, I'm probably leaning more to, you know what? I could go Amari Allen. I'm gonna go Amari Allen to the New York Knicks. He does bring versatility into scoring. He's more of a scoring forward, and he would be some good juice coming off the bench. And he's really athletic. Like his vertical, he had like a 40-inch vertical, and yeah, he contributed a lot over there in Alabama. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and send him over there to New York. Now the LA Lakers, I usually have them mocked to like a big center in Henry Visar. And this one, I won't do that. Joshua Jefferson does sound intriguing. It's either between him or Zubi Ejiofor. I think Joshua Jefferson's just a lot better scorer, and he could anchor an offense as well, man. I've seen it at Iowa State. He could score. He has good touch around the rim, pretty efficient. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give him Joshua Jefferson, big forward, 6'9", out of Iowa State. That guy, he knows how to win. Now going on to the Nuggets, man. The Nuggets, they could use some guys that could defend as well. I think it's not a lot of guys that could do both score and defend. I mean, there's Tunde Yesufu, who I usually gave him last draft. Could I go ahead and do that? I might do it again. I might go ahead and do it again and give him Tunde Yesufu, man. A guy who's known for it, could be a point of attack defender, and he could give you a bucket or two if you really need for it. So yeah, I think he just fits the Nuggets more compared to everybody else, if you ask me. Actually, I could go Henry Visar to be like a backup to Jokic, but I think you need a guy that could contribute possibly in the starting lineup in the future. Now, we're going to go ahead and with the Boston Celtics, I believe before I did give him Mr. Terrace Reed. I do like Terrace Reed out of UConn. I think in this one, this guy's going to definitely get more first round buzz later on. We're going to go ahead and give him Zuby Ejiofor out of St. John's. This guy is, you can't get past this guy, man. This guy's an elite defender. And I think he will be a lot better than Keita, man. He definitely will. They're in need for a big man. He isn't the biggest guy, but he's got the weight. He's got the wingspan. And yeah, this guy, he's a brick wall if you're trying to get past him. Now next is going to be the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves, I feel like they are kind of in need more of a guard. And who knows if Ayo Dosunmu's going to, come back. So I think, yes, it might look crazy right now, but I want to go Tyler Tanner here. Tyler Tanner out of Vanderbilt. This guy, his measurables are expected. I mean, 5'10" without shoes, closer to 6'10". But this guy, he showed that he's athletic. He's got some juice. He could score. But him getting to the cup, it's not his strong suit. But he could shoot, man. He could shoot. So I know people might get Rob Dillingham flashbacks. This guy's no Rob Dillingham. I'm gonna be real with you. This guy, if you turn on Vanderbilt tape, he passed the analytical test, and on the tape he showed some heart, especially during the tourney as well. Now the Cleveland Cavaliers, these guys need some size as well, man. They definitely need some size, and I want to give them Terrace Reed. Terrace Reed, sure, he's going to be a backup or whatever if it's behind Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, but like their backup bigs is literally what, Thomas Bryant. Like, come on, man, you could do better. Terrace Reed will fit in coming off the bench way better than a guy like, if you got to go up against a backup big, man, Terrace Reed to the Cavs would make more sense. Now to the Mavericks, I do believe we gave them Kingston Flemings at the guard position. Could we reunite him with Chris Inack and play? He is a project for sure. He's got some great measurables at the combine, man. He was a winner that day. And to be honest, for sure, I definitely want to give him Chris Inack here with the 30th pick. He has some room to grow. He is a project. He is a project player, man. And once he starts hitting more shots on the outside, he could definitely be a real threat. Possibly a starter in the NBA. And he's a really good rebounder, and that's what you need. You need some rebounders to crash the glass, and that would be really good for them, man. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about my mock draft, this updated one. I think I really like this a little bit more than my last one. So if you want to check my last one out, go ahead and do that. But if you like this and you want me to do more mock drafts in the future, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. I will most definitely do more and have more combinations coming soon. But yeah, I think overall, this seems more fitting. I know there's some guys like Koa Pete, Isaiah Evans, Henry Visar that could be first round picks. But in this one, it just didn't happen. Especially Malik Thomas. I didn't get to get Malik Thomas in here. But yeah, top of the second round could be good, man, right? But I appreciate you for staying this long. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.